haven't seen it yet.
We are live.
Oh, and drinking your Jessica Simpson margarita. That's good.
Do I get in trouble for drinking on cam? Or I don't know. I don't care.
What? Where would you get in trouble for that?
I don't know. Maybe like the some regulation for kids or something.
Well, we're mature.
All right, Twitch is looking
I think.
good. YouTube's looking good.
All right.
Let's
You
do
ready?
it. I'm ready, baby.
All right. Twitch, YouTube, what up? What up? What up? Dude, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. My name is Mark,
And I'm Vic.
and we are To Live and Talk in LA. Shit, what's up, dude?
We are To Live and Talk in LA. What's up, man?
We are To Live and Talk in LA.
Yeah. Feels good
And
to
by
say.
we mean me, Victor, and also you.
Us, if you will.
Yeah. We are out here holding it down. And I don't know, man. Last week was a great show. It was fun hanging out with Rosie.
Nice
It
to
was
finally
good.
meet.
It was a good time to catch up. I realized that anytime you would fill in, it was because you were filling in. Like you weren't. I don't think
Yeah.
you were a guest, but just me, you, and Rosie. It was all of us. It was just me and you.
I was jumping on. Yeah. So that was like a precursor to this. I guess I did well enough. I passed the test. But yeah, we'd never crossed paths really. It was always me tagging in. So it's nice to see where the magic began.
Yeah.
Meet a legend.
It was good. It was good times, and like a week has passed. It's been 1 week. I was meant to be bare naked ladies, but now I'm just hanging out with you, dude. I saw you on Sunday.
That was really nice. Wasn't that weird? It's been a while.
You were my first, I think, hangout session post surgery. That's not including like the Guatemalan and my parents.
People
and
you like
the
live
Guatemalan
with.
family.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't
That's pretty
seen
good.
anyone. Yeah, I mean, I've been going to work. I've actually had to trek into the office. So that's been the
crazy.
thing. Yeah.
How is that going? Are people just used to it now? Are you getting jokes or like little jabs? Are people like coddling you? Like, what's the feedback?
Well, I feel like I'm explaining this every day I'm out, which is what happened to you.
Ugh,
And
so annoying. Yeah.
and then I say Achilles. I ruptured my Achilles, and everyone's like, "Oh my god,
Dude, so
that's
bad.
so bad."
This person had that I know as well.
It's it's never like, "Oh, thank God, thank God, it's only that," because
Right.
this is easily one of the worst things that you can kind of go through. That's not fatal, right? I feel like
Probably.
that's kind of a thing, but
Yeah.
it's so I have to. I hear that a lot. I hear that happens a lot.
Yeah.
And then I have to just explain basketball, ruptured Achilles. It happens. And today I had my doctor's appointment, checking in. So everything is looking A-okay so far.
Nice. That's good.
Everything's looking good on that front, and it's healing. So right when I walked into the doctor's office, I see a guy also in a knee scooter with the same boot I have on his right leg, and I'm like, there you go. It's
Did you look
the
at him
same
funny?
thing.
Or did you guys
Yeah.
nuts?
No, we were like, hey,
Hey, bro.
sisters from
you.
another mister is what's going on.
Exactly.
And we had the same injury. Mine is on the left leg. His is on the right, which the right leg sucks because that's your driving leg.
That does suck. Could be worse. Could be like that guy.
I know.
You know? What
Poor dude.
did you ask him his story? Did you do the annoying thing to him just to get a little bit of,
Well,
payback?
we had to bond. We had to bond. Yeah.
So how did he
And
injure
we-
himself? Basketball?
No, I appreciated this, which was he said he was racing his kid.
Oh man. That
And-
sucks though, dude.
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but I think he missed a step or went up a step wrong, and he fucked his leg up like that.
Damn. He's
But
never racing his kid again, dude. He's gonna have flashbacks. That little kid is not gonna join track. Nothing.
yeah,
Staying home.
his lovely wife was next to him, which is like, okay, cool. But it's because she's always has to be with him because he can't drive.
They're together all the time.
Yeah, essentially, you have to be attached to the hip. But you know what I respected about what he said?
Huh.
He said he pushed his kid to win. Like he shoved his kid out the way. And he said that as he was being called into the doctor's office, and I just started clapping. I'm like, dude, fuck yeah.
He won at least. He took that home.
He took that home.
Because you don't want to break something or tear something and lose. That's the double whammy. That's not okay.
Yeah, because I told him basketball. He's like, oh well, thank God, like that's like a real injury. I'm like, I mean, shit, man, you pushed your kid out of the way for glory. I respect that.
He could say he was racing somebody. He doesn't have to say it was a child.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a sign of a good parent that you don't let your kids win.
Yeah, that's how you raise good kids, dude. You give them everything, they turn out crappy. You got to beat them sometimes.
He taught his kid that life is tough.
Sometimes you can hurt yourself without even really doing something that bad. So
Yeah,
be aware.
yeah. Well, what's been up with you, dude?
Just living in paradise, dude. You know, we have a guest in the house for the last couple weeks, so it's just been different. Have you ever? I don't know. I mean, this is like a weird question because I feel like people do this all the time. But I've asked a few people. Have you ever hosted someone? Is that something you've done, like for for longer than like a night or a couple days, like a week?
Not in my adult life, no. Well, well, I don't know. I was 19 or 20 or I don't know how old like,
who was it that you were hosting? Like a friend,
it wasn't
like
me.
Family? Oh,
it wasn't me though. Like
that doesn't count.
Yeah, because my parents are here, but it was like a unexpected guest, and he stayed here for quite some time, and that was annoying.
It's interesting. It's just like and again, like it's okay. He's actually super chill, but it's just like interesting because I'm working part time right now too, so I have a lot of time. Thankfully, because my girlfriend just started a new job, she's very happy. But this is one of her family members, and so she'd like to be here. But I'm kind of just tagging in, and it's been for some interesting outings. Like I'm hanging out with my girlfriend's dad for like a week, and just like chilling. We're going to bookstores, checking stuff out. It's actually kind of nice. I don't really do some of this stuff, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go here?" I'm like, "Okay, sure." But it's just funny getting around and going to stores, and he's from out of town, so stuff's really expensive where he's from. So he's just like looting all these stores, just buying all this crazy stuff and bringing it back. He's pretty geared up, dude. I actually think her family might get me in trouble for supporting him buying all this cool technology. But hey, man, I'm here for it. I'm the worst person to take to a store because I will talk you into buying the upgrade that sounds pretty dope. Like I'm that guy.
As you sip your margarita,
my Marg in a crystal glass.
No biggie. You convinced him to buy a margarita machine.
Is it weird to lick the salt off the side of the glass? Because every time I do it, I feel like a weirdo. Do you do that?
No, well, it's... looking at it, it's weird.
Every time I do it, I'm just like, God, I hope nobody's looking. I'm just licking this glass like an animal.
So what you do is you lick the rim of any margarita where you have a salted rim.
You lick... Yeah. Wait, is this a question, or are you telling me?
Yeah, no,
something?
I'm asking because if you're licking your own china, like right now,
I lick
like
my own china.
your own glass, yeah.
But
if me and you, we go to Acapulco's or we go to insert fancy Mexican restaurant here, Javier's, are you licking the rim?
Oh, I'm licking the rim, dude.
Oh,
I'm licking
even
it
outside.
aggressively. I lick it everywhere. I don't care. That's like you've seen me eat wings. I dribble the ranch on top instead of dunking. I have no shame in my ways. I find ways to do things that make sense for me, and then I just stick with them, dude. So I'm a total glass licker.
Yeah, I mean, what I do is I will aggressively put my lips over the salt, just to make sure I get a lot of salt action.
Yeah,
but you
won't go full lick.
I'm not rimming the rim, if that's what you're asking. I don't do that.
You ever lick your mic?
No.
Yeah, it's not. I just did it. It's not great. Okay. Sorry, I'm
I
getting a little
I have
witty.
a vivid memory of, and I don't know if this is a dream or something, but I remember having to be in front of a microphone when I was it had to been kindergarten,
Hmm.
and I think I put the mic directly into my mouth or something like that, where I could taste the metal, and it's like,
Yikes.
was that a dream or did that really happen? Because I did that.
I will let the viewers know this is my mic. I opened this brand new. Nobody else has licked this mic, so it's not that bad. I'm the only person licking this mic.
But you're licking straight on metal. I'd have to lick a muff.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same. I'm getting full
Yeah.
contact.
If I lick this right now, it'd be full muff. I think if we start a Patreon, then we can start talking about how we will lick our mics on camera.
That's our teaser content. Okay, we'll keep that in the bag.
Just licking my muff.
Hmm.
That's the name of the show. Is licking my muff.
That could be
That's the
like a little
episode title
segment we
today.
do where we just lick them, but you got to pay extra for that.
That should be a segment too. Which is I'm tired of coming up with titles for the show. Which when you download this podcast, on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or however you get your podcast, I'm coming up with these titles. I think
You're pretty
if
good
we
at that.
say if we say something that's kind of fun, you have to say that's the show title.
Okay,
Like that's
I
the
agree
show.
with that. I not to like take away any of your fame. I've seen a couple pods that do that, and I like that because then when you listen to it, you're like, oh, there it is. People like solving the puzzle.
It's like
Um,
Ozark. You watch Ozark?
no,
Oh, there's always
you
4
can spoil it.
images.
It's
Oh
fine.
well, it's not even spoiling it. To start the episode, they have 4 images, which I don't really
Like
understand
from
what the
the show
symbol
or like
is.
cryptic images that don't really make sense.
It's cryptic images that will apply to the episode.
Okay.
So what we do is like eventually we say something like this. I'm happy to make it "Licking My Muff" as the episode title, but if we
think it's
find
great.
something better,
Yeah.
we can do it,
Okay.
and we'll have a running tally of who comes up with the most episode titles.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Okay. Okay. This is great. This is the kind of ongoing stuff we need to do. This is legacy content. It's great.
The show's changing, dude. The
Yeah.
show is evolving.
It is, guys.
So
You
ma-
think you know? You don't even know, dude.
You don't even know, dude.
It's coming. Come
It's
back
good.
next month.
Yeah. This shit's gonna hit you fucking hard, and it's gonna hit you in the nuts.
They're gonna show up in November like, whoa, this is crazy. Just kidding.
I'm freaking out. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not looking to rim, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm not looking to rim, especially if it's a place that I'm not familiar with. You feel me?
True. Well, yeah. I mean, I've been doing it everywhere, and it's been okay. But that's true. People could be gauging the situation wrong. Depends if you're in the wrong neighborhood. You go around licking rims, you could get in trouble. So, I'll report back if anything comes up. That's how I drink my margaritas. It is what it is.
Dude, you do that out in the open, you might get E. coli.
Nah, it's true. It's going around. I'm boycotting McDonald's right now until they get their shit together, dude. Can't be having that.
Well, I guess then the question is for you, what's your go-to order at McDonald's? Because this will depend. You
quarter pounder.
could be affected by yeah.
It's just a regular quarter pounder, dude, and that's exactly what I get every time. Yeah, I saw that news and I was like, why me, God? But you got to keep going, dude.
I think that's crazy. I mean, like, 10 people in the grand scheme of things is not a lot because McDonald's is 100 billion served.
Wow.
So 10 people isn't a lot, but that's the gravitas of E. coli, right?
Yeah, nobody wants that. 10 is too much.
10 like
I think
one
it's
died.
bad. I don't even really know what happens to you when you get that. Here I go Googling.
One person died.
Really?
Yeah, one person died from E. So I don't know if it's total of like 10 people with E. coli and one died, and that's what makes you 10, or is it 10 people with E. coli who survived and one making it 11 where that person's dead? Because you know what's running through someone's head, right? It's like, hey, you shouldn't eat that fast food stuff. Eating at McDonald's will kill you.
People
And
say
then
that about
person-
food trucks too, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Here I go.
And then what happens is the person's like, I'm not gonna fucking die eating this shit, bro. And then you die.
Yeah. Don't be
eating
a
McDonald's.
pussy, dude. Here I go. You know what the symptoms of E. coli are? I
No.
think it's pretty obvious, actually. I didn't know.
What?
Severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, and then in parentheses, often bloody. and vomiting. So that's just that's a bad trio. You don't want any of that stuff.
But I don't want
It
to
kills
die.
you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I will die from fast food because when I get old, I want to be super fat or super in shape. Where you're
Yeah,
like,
I
hey,
know
that
which
guy's
way I'm going on that one, dude.
like, hey, that guy's gay, dude. This guy's 60 with a six pack. If you're over 40 with a six pack, I'm like, this guy might be gay, dude.
The
I
odds
want,
go higher and higher as you get
yeah.
older. Yeah.
So, but I think fast food will kill me in the long run. It's not going to kill me today, knock on wood.
Yeah.
But like with if you're just tuning in into the live show, McDonald's has E. coli running. It's found in a quarter pounder meat. I think I'm good though
Which is their
because
most important item. I will
yeah.
argue
Well, I
the quarter pounder is more important than the Big Mac at this point. So they're in trouble. No?
yeah, but I think no. You're right, but I just think if I'm in the clear because I eat a double quarter pounder, so I'm not affected.
I think they cancel each other out. So you're probably good.
When you get two patties,
Yeah.
so I think I'm okay. The Big Mac is iconic, right? Like we all have accepted the Big Mac is kind of one of the American foods.
Dude, I got to
But
stop you right there. I feel like
okay,
you're on 1.25 speed right now. You've said things like 3 times today, and I look at you and I'm like, what the hell? And my eyes squint. Have you noticed that? Because you've changed. You like fucked me up like 3 times because you just talk so
I,
fast. And I'm
I'm
from
talking fast.
California. Either it's my internet is messed up or something, but you'll say something and then it all comes out like that really quickly. I'm curious if the
Oh,
listeners are hearing this as well because I'm like, there's no way his lips are moving this quickly. Anyways, we have to just carry on. I'll have to listen to it back later, but I'm tripping right now.
I'm getting worked up here because
Yeah.
I don't want E. coli. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what's going on.
Just go to Burger King for now, dude. I think you're right about fast food, though. I think every time I'm driving home from Malibu, I drive by the Taco Bell that's part of the gas station, and I'm like, am I going to eat this gas station fast food? And then I'm driving home with a beefy 5-layer burrito, dude, every time. So I think, you know, what? Every beefy 5-layer burrito is probably taking like 8 hours off my life, but who wants to be 90 anyway?
Well, who here likes a Big Mac? That's a question for me because I think when you're younger, you like the Big Mac because it has that special sauce. But who wants that fucking bread in the middle?
I just take it out. But then it's not really a Big Mac. Then it looks weird. And then you got all this loose lettuce. McDonald's made the right choice when they got rid of the lettuce. Nobody wants that. Quarter pounder is just meat, cheese, and ketchup, dude. It's good. Big Macs are
Yeah, but
weird.
yeah, the Big Mac.
The
I'm just,
chicken Big Mac is dank. What the fuck is that? Is that a
I don't
thing?
know.
In the chat? Chicken Big Mac. Hold up.
I don't know, dude.
I find that the chat teaches me things every day. I'm just Googling things from what you guys are saying all the time.
I don't want. I feel like I'm gonna try a Big Mac soon.
Okay, well, I see a picture that says the chicken Big Mac has landed. That's dope. Looks good.
Is it 2 pieces of chicken?
It is 2 pieces of chicken. Honestly, it doesn't actually look that good. Now that I've given it 5 more seconds to look at, it does not look good. I would not eat this. 11 Things I Hate About You. No. Who is it? 11 Things I Hate About You. Looking a little sus right now. I don't know.
Dude, do you remember the KFC chicken sandwich that they had where it was 2 fried chicken breasts with cheese in the middle and
Yeah.
like I think maybe mashed potatoes or something? What was that called?
It was called like a... It was so bad. I never ate one, though. I never did.
I remember.
It was called the
Not
Double Down. That's what it was. That was crazy.
Not my finest moment, which was I drove to this KFC, which I thought was the closest one, but it wasn't. And it was the Double Down, and I was like, I drove here specifically to try the Double Down. I was by myself, and I had to be like, in my head, I knew what I wanted, but I didn't want to jump out the gate and order it to the lady who's taking my order like immediately. Like, I want the Double Down. I was like, oh, you have a 2-piece
What's
meal.
new? You have any specials?
What's this? Is there a special going on today? Is a chef special? I kind of beat it around the bush, and then I was like, you know what? The double, that's crazy. I have to try it. I
I'm
might
gonna
as
try it
well.
just because it's so out there. It's probably not
Yeah.
gonna last long. Let me get in there.
And I ate it, and I did this whole song and dance, right? And I thought it was like pretty good. I was like, ah, that's pretty good, dude. I'll come back here. I I decided to show up maybe a week or two later, same chick, and I was like, I can't even fucking lie about this. I was like, let's give me the
I'm
double
back.
down. I'm doubling down on the double down. I like give
Wow.
it to me. Let's do it. It
That's
was
how I
embarrassing,
feel
dude.
when I go to Jack in the Box and I order a Jack Spicy Chicken combo, which is a full meal, and then I'm like, can I also get 2 tacos? And I'll be like, oh, you want taco? Oh yeah, can I get 2 tacos? With no one in my car, just to hide a little bit of the shame. You know what? I shouldn't even be talking shit. Look, 11 things I hate about you in the chat says shit. My bad, because I called out the double chicken. I eat Jack in the Box tacos. I'm no better than anyone. Those things look like you found them hiding, like you lifted up a rock and you found the Jack in the Box taco under there because they're just so bad
Yeah.
looking. But they're
Well,
good though, so I eat them. You know,
there is nothing in the world that tastes like a Jack in the Box taco. Like, you honestly, like if for anyone who is
it's
not
like a
from
new
LA or the
element.
California, yeah, like you have like it's one of the things you have to try, which is a Jack in the Box taco.
I think so. My girlfriend's never had them. And then I showed up to the house one day with them, and I'm like, bite this. She had one bite and she loved it, but then she said it was like upsetting her. She like eats clean. She's not dying early because she eats like good food and fresh things, so
Yeah,
she wasn't ready for it. But she did like the flavor
yeah,
when I tricked her into biting it, and then she's not into it anymore.
and you can't. You have to use the hot sauce provided from Jack in the Box. It has to be the because it's the perfect like shit sauce for the perfect shit food. If you take it home and put Frank's Red Hot sauce or even Tabasco or anything fancy, it's not the same.
I've got a fat guy move for you, dude. Are you ready for this? Fat guy
Yeah.
pro tip. Okay. The best thing to put on your Jack in the Box tacos, rather to dip your Jack in the Box taco in, is the buttermilk ranch dressing, dude.
Oh,
I know it sounds crazy. We're already eating fake tacos. So
yeah.
let's just take it to the next level and just add everything. I discovered this in high school. I still have not strayed from this path. So, and this is a long time ago. That was half of my lifetime ago. I'm still doing it. So, just putting it out there. Give it a
I
shot.
guess.
Give
Uh,
it a shot. Anyway, okay.
mhm.
That is the food talk. That's the fast food talk. I don't want people to let me know too much of these fast food secrets. So I think we should we should keep it pushing here as I lick my glass.
Yeah, dude.
Mm, you know what I saw this weekend? I saw Smile 2. Have you seen Smile 1?
I have not seen Smile.
You don't really like horror movies, so I would not suggest this to you, but I'm just going to let you know,
Mm.
I was kind of shocked watching that movie. Not to give away any spoilers, but it's like they're trying to be as like gnarly as possible, and I was really down for that in the beginning. I was like,
Hmm.
dude, that like when you see someone just like rip their head off or whatever, it's pretty hardcore, dude. And I went there with my girlfriend and her dad, who's 72, and he was riding through that, having fun more than she was. So I'm just gonna say, props to him, dude. It's kind of cool. That was one of my adventures from this last week.
Hmm.
Yeah, we went to Best Buy again. I've been to Best Buy 5 times in the last 2 weeks. They're gonna start recognizing me there. But you know what I picked up, and this is gonna be boring, but I think this is part of me moving into my 30s. I got a phone mount for my car. Do you have one of those?
Mm-mm. The AC duct vent thing?
No. So check this out. This one goes
Yeah.
in my CD player, like which I'm never gonna use again. And it goes in there and it sticks like a thing in there that stays forever.
Hmm.
Honestly, it's pretty sweet, dude. I always thought they were kind of lame. I thought they were for Uber drivers or whatever. And then I have one, and now I'm like, I find myself like just clipping it in there just to put it somewhere that looks nice. You know, I'm not even driving. I'm not even navigating, and I'm locking it in there, dude.
You're 1 second. You ready for this?
Sure.
Recording in progress.
Ah, yeah. This is where it really begins.
Yeah. Now it's hardcore, dude.
Now we got
Go
to get to
ahead.
the real stuff. That was all just warm up bull crap.
But you got the car mount. Yeah, or you got the mount for your phone that goes into your C. So are you restricted from using your CD player ever again? Like this is
I
a
could
permanent move.
I could take it out, but why would I? Because who listens to CDs? I have Spotify. You know.
Well, I mean, like
I could take it out though if I wanted to, but it's just like the only thing is it is blocking my primary air vent, which in the summers could be an issue. We're gonna see. I'll have to let you guys know. But as of right now, it feels pretty good. And again, this is another me getting old thing. I don't want anything obstructing my vision. I don't want any little hula girls blocking my line of sight. Nothing hanging down. No, rosaries or little lanyards and stuff. I need a clear vision, dude. Driving is dangerous. This is a serious vehicle I'm in.
Yeah. In the chat, they've been telling me to get a car mount. Like, I don't. There's never been a time.
Come to the light, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not looking at my phone anyway.
What if you're like driving to like, somewhere random? Where do you put your phone? You're driving to Arcadia. Where does your phone go?
I know where Arcadia is.
Okay. You're driving to like, what's like a really remote place?
I don't know.
You're driving to like down there. I'm talking like down in like the South Bay. Let me pull up a map really quick. You're driving to Bishop.
Oh, okay.
Where does your phone go,
We're
dude?
going to South Bay? Oh my God. All right, cool. Hey, represent.
Where's that place that I always think of? Vernon.
Vernon.
You're going to somewhere in Vernon. You put it in your cup holder? Like, what are you're risking everybody's lives, dude? What's up? I'm that guy
dude.
now.
You know what it is? CM Punk, dude. It's time. It's my watch. My watch tells me.
Dude, that's so bad, man. I was doing that for a while. Honestly, I'm so glad I don't wear my Apple Watch anymore. I'm so tired. I was so tired of slapping my wrist all the time, and I just never have to. I've moved on, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bummer that you can't give me props when I walk somewhere, though. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, in the chat, we're being called out. You don't have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto?
No.
My car is old. I'm riding that shit till the wheel falls off, dude. Like, honestly, there's I think a CD player was new at the time when it came out. It's like, hey, oh my God,
car
there's
is pretty old.
CDs. There's CDs now, guys. And in the car?
You just need to carry a book of CDs. You can listen to anything you want.
So, wait, your car doesn't have CarPlay?
No. I fucked up about it in 2015, and Volvo was just not into that. Because, again, Volvos are for old people. So they're like, oh, you have the radio. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mine has a bunch of buttons. It has a full phone dial pad on the dash. Like, it has all the buttons. It doesn't have it, and I wish. I almost bought a new car for Apple CarPlay. Not even kidding. I almost bought a Subaru because they have great like interior dash, whatever. But I'm like, you know what? Who fucking cares, dude? I'm gonna get a phone now.
Yeah, I really don't want to be attached to my phone as I am not going to sit here and lie to you on Twitch and YouTube, which you can find us 7:30 every Wednesday night. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that I want to have a healthy relationship with my phone, and I don't think being so available by CarPlay and having my shit on the dashboard, like text messages, is good.
Does it show your text messages on the screen? I don't think
know.
So.
Well, I'm all Apple everything, right? I'm pretty Appled out.
You are.
Like I have an iPad, I have a computer, a fucking Apple Watch.
You're gonna have an Apple House whenever they come out. You're gonna buy one.
I don't put my text messages on my computer or my iPad because I need to separate.
That shit got me in trouble though, bro. You're smart for that.
I can't. I don't want to be that connected. It's just not. It's not a vibe.
Well, Third Eye Portal says that shit is nerve-wracking when he keeps picking up his phone every few minutes to make sure he's on the right route. This person has been in your car. They're putting you on blast in the chat, dude. Okay. I will have you guys know I took the high road and I bought a phone mount. I put my phone in this fucking phone mount and I was driving with my girlfriend and I was texting on the phone mount and I got in trouble for that too. So nothing is safe. You can't even use your phone when it's on the mount. It's not about holding it. What? I'm not holding it anymore.
That's not
Missing the point? No, I'm not holding it. I had both hands on the wheel most of the time. I was in traffic.
You know what I've realized is bullshit, and I this might be
Tell us about the trouble.
expected behavior, which is like if my phone is not like actively on, the map starts to get wonky and it's like, oh, you're here in the middle of the street but you're actually on the freeway.
Yeah,
I think when your phone goes to sleep, it's not really asleep but it thinks it is. It starts to give you these weird pinpoints. So that's what Third Eye Portal is talking about, which is like it thinks I'm somewhere else. So I either have to keep my phone unlocked, or if I had it mounted up, I'd always see it. And like, I'm all right, dude. I know where I'm going.
Voice to text, bro. That's where I draw the line, dude. I'm not doing that. I think voice to text is when I'm fully like. That's when I can't drive anymore. That's when I can't use my hands anymore. I feel like voice to text is for people with no dexterity or people with missing limbs. I'm not doing that. I know that's stupid. That's a dumb take, but I just feel like it's so. You look so corny walking around talking like this to type to people, and then you got to say period and like exclamation point. I just feel like such an idiot doing that. You know, no shade on anybody who does that. You guys are great.
Yeah, like
I
bro,
just have a lot of
fuck you!
problems.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Right? You can't have an argument over voice to text. That's silly.
Well, you got in trouble. You want to talk about that? That someone in the chat's asking.
No, I don't. Honestly, it's nothing. It's nothing interesting. It was a work thing. So one of my old employers found a bunch of messages of my phone. I don't know what they were, but I was talking a lot of shit. So it was probably not good. But it wasn't like a relationship thing. Everything is happy in the household. All good. Vic, it's illegal to engage with your phone beyond one swipe. Is that right? One swipe. You can't do anything with one swipe.
That means you can't do anything on your phone.
Well, what the fuck? How am I supposed to text people? This is not fair. This doesn't make any sense. It's much more better now and easier. I'm using it right now. Wow. Maybe it is pretty good.
I will say, like, when I will voice text from my watch, and it does a pretty good job. It even catches the inflections and it puts commas for me.
Really?
So if you know me, I'm not really putting in commas, so you know that was voice to text.
I feel like the only reason the watch should have voice to text is so that you can pick up the phone when you're doing activities on your watch and then rub it in people's faces. Like, oh, sorry, I'm on a jog right now, so I just can't. I work out. You know, this is my time for working out. So you call me at a bad time, and then they're like, oh, damn, he's on a run. That's pretty good.
I'm going to say right now, I love my Apple Watch.
Wow. Yeah, you do. You have like different wristbands for it and stuff. You really accessorize.
I got different wristbands, and it saves my life in a sense where all my notifications come to my wrist, and my pocket doesn't become like I have a vibrator in my pocket, because all the notifications go to your wrist, and it's not buzzing near my crotch, which I don't. I don't
like
want
on
that.
the table, it's just buzzing, very annoying. My phone's been on silent forever because I just hate noises that it makes. But I get you. That's true.
I like that you're being yelled at all caps.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's kind of nice, dude.
I feel like they're getting to know us.
Yeah, I feel like the show could use a girl's touch to yell at you.
I think so too. I've been saying that for a long time. I need a girl to roast me when I'm saying stupid things because I just talk.
I know. Well, speaking of girls, do you remember when we we talked about that was a Korean newscaster or
the
K-pop
Japanese
star?
one, the Japanese newscaster? Yeah, is she dead?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God.
It was like, oh my God, like how fucked up is it to give a girl shit for having a boyfriend, and it's very sexist. Well, it's kind of come it's swung the full pendulum, which is a K-pop star was photographed kissing a woman. Fans decided he should be fired for it.
It's a dude.
K-pop star Seungwon was banished for almost a year from his boy band Rise with 2 eyes and a Z amid backlash over leaked photos showing him kissing a woman when he was a trainee. Behavior considered unacceptable by some fans who expect their idols to remain single and have wholesome images. When the South Korean entertainment company behind the band, SM Entertainment, tried to bring him back to the band earlier this month, fans still weren't ready to forgive him, sending white funeral wreaths to the company's headquarters in Seoul and organizing online campaigns in protest. So this is what he says. I think leaving the team is the best decision for everyone, Seungwon, 21, said in a letter post on social media. I don't want to cause more confusion or hurt to the fans, and I don't want to cause more harm to the members or the company. So he has apologized for kissing a girl who happened to be his girlfriend.
You know what? props to Ing Hwan because he said, "I'd rather kiss girls than be in this boy band. Fuck you guys." That's what he said. He's leaving the company.
Like,
That dude gets it. You know?
I mean,
Shouldn't have to be that way though.
it's what a weird culture. You know, like
Yeah.
we always put always like culture, like like oh, like fuck America. I mean, like for all the things that we're not really great at, we're not really forcing our pop stars to apologize for being with someone, as much as sometimes we want to do that.
I think we should be making them apologize for more things, but not for being with people. You're allowed to find love. That's fine. I feel like it's just unrealistic for these people to expect these K-pop guys to like not have girlfriends. They're like drowning in women. You know what I mean? They're everywhere. There's fields of them at these shows. What are they
Yeah.
supposed to do? You know?
They want them to be
Supposed to be gay? Or just celibate?
asexual, dude.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That just seems really unfair. It's like, hey, we're gonna shower you in chicks, but you can't do anything.
I know. Like, what's the point of being a pop star if you can't get it?
I would even understand if it was him, like, oh, he's been with 5 women, photographed at different places with all these women, but he's like with one woman. That's like pretty good. He's like family values.
Do you know? Like, let's take our pop or our stars here. You know Anthony Edwards from the T Wolves?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember?
course.
His baby's mama took a screenshot of him saying that that he wanted her essentially to have the abortion,
Yeah.
and he's like, send the video. And
Oh,
now
I did hear about this. I remember
yeah,
this.
and now he's going to court because he got another woman pregnant. This guy's doing it. This is Korea, he'd have to apologize.
He would be screwed. He wouldn't have to be. I don't know what he'd be doing now, but he wouldn't be in a band. That is crazy. Also, okay, there's a somewhere in between. These dudes who are getting multiple women pregnant, like, come on, bro. It's not that hard, dude. I saw a video of this like rapper I've never heard of who had like 8 different women at the same time on some game show. I should have put it in our doc, dude. This guy had like 8 women pregnant at the same time. Bro, what are you doing, man? You're not going to be a rapper for long.
You better keep rapping. That
Yeah,
money's
he has to make it big now or he's fucked, dude.
I mean, 8, like, imagine getting 8 different women pregnant.
How do you even know that many women? What the hell, dude?
I'm tired just thinking about it.
They're all like single and want to hang out with you. Like, where's he going on these dates? That's just crazy. I don't know what that's like. I don't know that life, dude.
Maybe the South Korea fans can start chanting to sing one to the Diddy's parties.
Maybe
That could be it, dude.
that'll teach him something.
Well, here's a thought process here's a question that we can kind of think tank this through, which is, Victor, are fanny packs as a man acceptable?
Yeah, if it's black, if it's like normal looking, I think yeah. At this point, again, you keep asking me stuff that's like I'm in that phase now. So I would say, yeah, you can. It's not so bad. I've seen a lot of people with those like cross bags, and I actually think those are pretty cool. You seen those with like the Nike logo on them? It's like a chest bag.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool, but I'm not cool enough to wear them, so I actually haven't even tried them yet.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna buy a fanny pack?
No, I've used a fanny pack once in the last 4 years,
Yeah.
and it was kind of nice. You know, like I mean, I had it, and we're
I don't really like the feeling of a fanny pack because I feel like it's like holding up my belly like this, you know? It's like like this, and that sucks. Like I don't want anything. I think fanny packs are for people in good shape. Those crossbodies are for dudes like me because they can just wrap around anything that's here.
well,
The fanny pack, it's like a belt, but it's not holding any, it's not keeping my pants up. It's just like clinging to my belly. I don't like it.
well. Then here's the question: if I gift you a fanny pack because it's your birthday, what are you putting in a fanny pack as a dude?
Like a pen. I don't know. Where am I going? I need more. I need more.
Well, I mean, a day-to-day thing. Like, you know, if you're
Oh,
gonna
nobody wears
wear
a fanny
this,
pack every day. Now you're talking crazy, dude. You wear those to somewhere you need extra storage. You
okay,
know,
let's do
like
this.
Disneyland.
You're going to Disneyland.
Yes.
What do you put in your fanny pack?
Wet ones, dude. Wet ones. Rule number 1, wet ones, a pen, a weed pen probably. I don't know, maybe like some quarters. I don't know. What do you put in a fanny pack actually? That's a good, like hand sanitizer? No, that's wet ones.
like, yeah. Like, I mean,
Your
that's
phone?
that's the reason why I can't think of using a fanny pack. Because what would I put in there? In your day-to-day, what goes in your pants?
My phone and my wallet.
Okay.
That's it.
Your keys?
Okay, yeah, but those are okay. Those aren't even in my pants though. Those are just clipped to one of my loops. I used to carry chapstick, but now I just lick my lips and it's fine. So I don't even have a chapstick. Maybe fanny packs are for chicks because they always have like so many things in their bags. You know, not to sound like a misogynist or whatever, but that girl's got like 15, 20 things in her bag. I don't know why she ever needs them. Wet ones in the chat. See, they feel me.
If I was a buff guy, no one would bat an eye. But if the guy is ugly and fat, everyone thinks it's gay. Fanny packs.
That's true. You see that? That's why I haven't tried it. But I would
Well,
try
I
a
mean, like,
crossbody.
Well, there's the. I was browsing on Reddit today, and it was Ask Reddit, and I was like, well, straight dudes of Reddit, what are things that were seen as gay? Like, what have you done that was perceived as gay? And someone wrote, eating soup. Eating soup
Depending
is
on
gay.
the soup. Yeah.
Yeah. Thoop.
Depending on the soup you're eating. could be weird signals, you know.
There was like, well, I mean, when I read that, it was everything in the 90s was gay.
What's the
because
gayest
that-
soup?
The gayest soup?
I already know.
Really? Okay. Oh, let's see if I can figure this out.
No, well,
would
I'm
say-
going for a niche pick, but I think this is what I think off the top of my head is the gayest soup. But you go.
No, chicken noodle soup is very androgynous, and like that's not gay.
Chicken noodle soup is like the elixir of life. You can't. Everybody's good with that.
I would say a minestrone.
Minestrone. I was gonna say any of those squash soups. You ever had a butternut squash soup? That's gay.
I've only tried it. Like
Minestrone pretty sus. French onion soup. Don't you come for French onion soup, dude? I love that. I make that. That's just
You know
good.
what? I'm not a soup guy.
I once met somebody who said they didn't like soup, and I was like, "What do you not like water? Like how do you not like soup?" I think soup is like the foundation of humanity. That's what we made, you know.
Yeah,
That's what you
I've
make in
never
the
said-
tavern.
I've never sat down and said, "Damn, do you know what I can go with this food? Some heavy ass broth, and then just drink." It's just adult cereal.
I love soup. I love cereal too.
Cereal's like soup
God.
is fine, but like, it's always served to me at the times when I don't want soup.
Yeah.
Like, even going out for ramen is like
I've got a soup that's gay actually.
okay.
Pho.
Pho.
Suck it. That's for everybody who's listening. You like pho? That shit's gay, bro. All right. Anyways, sorry, that was dumb. You know what I was just thinking about? I'm gonna pivot. Because we were talking about boy bands earlier, and I just reoccurred to me. This is kind of a bummer, actually. I just decided to take the show on a bummer. Do you know Liam Payne from One Direction? Have you heard of this guy?
Yeah, we're late on that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're a little late. We didn't talk about it last week because we were just chilling. But he's dead. Do you know how he died?
He jumped off the balcony or fell off the balcony 3 stories high.
Okay. Well, if it's jumped, it's sad. If it's fell off, it's kind of like, damn, bro. Don't fall off of a balcony. I think it's a little embarrassing. But I don't want to make fun of him because he's dead. What do you think?
Well, wait, so has it not been... I was under the assumption he jumped.
I heard
is
that
that-
his record label just dropped him prior to that. So that would make sense. But the first thing when I added this note was that he fell, and that's what my note still says. Pink cocaine in the chat. What's that mean? Is that what he did?
Apparently, that's a thing. It's kind of like baby blue, in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It's just colored cocaine.
That seems fun. I'm surprised it doesn't come in colors. Like, you can pick your favorite color. That makes it a lot more fun. I was thinking about him, though, because it's like he's still, trying to make music and do this thing. And I just think, man, I always think about these people that, like, made some money doing something when they were young. And I'm just thinking, like, man, it must be so hard not to keep, like, riding that high. Because wouldn't you just, like, again, I just think, man, if I was rich, I would just make a sandwich shop, dude. Why don't more people do this? Or like a
It's because
bookstore or something. You have enough money, it'd be fine.
you know why? It's because we didn't have it all at 20 and 21 and 18 and 17 and 16. We didn't have it all.
All I want in life is to make a like a bookshop / board game store that also makes bomb sandwiches. That's all I need. And I would just be there all the time. I would live upstairs. And I feel like these people, it's so easy. These people have the money. And instead, he's falling out of balconies in Mexico.
There is something to be said of, when he was in One Direction, and One Direction was, I don't think they got near NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like that's a very special kind of capsule of like fame and notoriety, but they were big. They were big, and One Direction, "You Don't Know You're Beautiful" is such a banger. I don't care what anyone says. Like, that's such a good fucking pop song.
Okay.
You know that song, right?
No. According to, I'll look it up though, or you can play it on the show. According to Stylecaster.com, he was valued at $70 million.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's enough to like do whatever you want to do. You can go back to school. You can be like make a production company and just make music for other people. Like you could be involved. Anyways, I get surprised by these dudes, but I think I'm like thinking small. What is this? The Rocks is trap. We're talking about tequila in the chat. I love that. Have you tried celebrity tequila?
I don't know. Maybe?
Because
I don't know.
I think you have, because every fucking celebrity has tequila brands now. I actually saw a truck in Malibu that said no celebrities, just good tequila, because everybody's tired of that shit.
Well, what is wrong with having more options? I understand, like, I don't think, when Bryan Cranston and Aaron, what was it? Aaron Paul made the tequila, I don't think they're just making tequila they like, and everyone's like, this is appropriation. It's like, okay, so we're gonna be stuck with Don Julio the rest of our lives, and like this really cheap tequila. What's wrong with having options?
I'm just gonna rattle off some names, okay, and then I'm gonna tell you more information. Okay, Mark Wahlberg, Nick Jonas, Adam Levine, the Chainsmokers, the group The Chainsmokers, Eva Longoria, George Clooney, and The Rock, and Kendall Jenner, and Michael Jordan, and the final one is all right. I can't remember his name.
Matthew McConaughey.
They all have their own tequila brand. When is it too much? I think we reached that already.
I don't know. Like, I had this problem the other day, which was I went to go buy liquor, like tequila, and I just stared at the wall and I said, I don't even know what I'm supposed to get. And you don't want to get anything too cheap, and I don't have the bankroll to get something too expensive.
Yeah.
So what's the safe spot here? And I'm like, just get me that for $30. We'll call it a day.
That's
and
not
I don't even
bad.
know what it was.
It's probably fine. Send me a picture next time. I'll give you the Mexican thumbs up or down. I have like 5 tequila bottles in here. You know what's funny about being Mexican and being a dude is people just give me tequila because they just don't know what to get me.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually am happy because today we made margaritas at my house and we finished a tequila bottle. It was a Casamigos bottle that I've had for I don't know how long. And now we're working on the Cazadores that somebody gave me, which are both kind of like cheap. They're for margaritas, but I just have so many. So I've tried quite a few by now. I can be your guy, dude. That's what I do with wine, though. I just go and I see which one has the biggest discount and which one's like $15, $20, and then I buy it. I don't know anything about them. They all taste the same to me, kind of. It's hard.
Well, there you go. Celebrity make it tequila.
You know what that
But
makes me think of is Ciroc. Isn't that Diddy?
it was that or Grey Goose. I think it was Ciroc.
Oh, excuse me. Diageo is now the sole owner of Ciroc. So Diddy he's out. He's on to bigger and
It's a banger. Like
yes.
I have to just go back to that, which
What's
is
it
You're
called?
Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
I think it's You're Beautiful, but it's the one where they have the clapping in it, and he talks about how the chick is hot because she doesn't know that she's hot, and that's what makes her hot.
That's
I
true.
love that.
That is
They
true.
they spelled out the song like they spelled out a movie plot, which is the girl's hot, but she doesn't know that she's hot.
I feel like they're kind of giving away the game plan though, because that's what a lot of dudes do. They try to find chicks that are hot before they know they're hot, because
Yeah.
we know how to identify that shit. And then you like get all in love and stuff, and then then you're good, as long as you don't fuck it up.
Well, that's that. I think if there's one thing to say when you're back, like if I could go back in time in high school and say what's the plan, try to nail as many chicks as you can.
Yeah.
And because you never know who's going to just skyrocket
Yeah.
in value.
Then you
can
can be the
always say-
coolest guy in school.
Mhm.
My
Like,
uncle,
like-
my uncle once told me. Sorry, I cut you off.
Mhm.
We were in a Domino's Pizza, and there's a cute girl behind the counter, and I was like, "Hey," and, I got all nervous or whatever, and he basically just told me to try and, get it as much as absolutely possible, and I was like 17, and I was like, "Nah, man, I got a girlfriend. We're serious," and now I'm like, maybe he was right, dude. Who knows how things would be different. That's all.
See, you could have been avoiding the Noid back there with her.
And I think if I had a son, would I tell him the same thing? Maybe I would. Just get it out of your system,
Like, just do it.
Just do it. It's fine. Whatever. Just wrap it up. Don't be like these rappers.
Do you find yourself taking? Do you drop people off at the airport a lot?
No, but more lately. I'm going on Thursday. So I made that face. Not tomorrow, next week.
So okay. At one point, I was doing a lot of airport runs for people, and
Burbank
think
or
it's-
LAX?
LAX. I've done that.
Fuck no, dude. That's too far.
I think honestly, it's a sign of disrespect if you ask someone you love to pick them up from the airport.
True. Why me?
Yeah.
Don't you know me?
I think if you loved me, if you truly loved me, you would not text me or look me in the eye and say, "Can you please pick me up from the LAX?"
You know I don't want to do that shit.
No. You and what I'm hearing is I do not respect your time, and if anything, I will spit in your face and tell you to go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna make
That's
you go
what it
wait
translates
at the terminal for me in chaos.
It's a sign of disrespect, and it's never fun, and I don't like it. But and there's this rule that came up here, and it says airport introduces time limit on hugs. And-
Yeah. Tell me.
In travel news this week, the Chinese here it is. Catch flights, not feelings. Dunedin Airport in New Zealand has sparked debate around the world with its.
Or a goodbye. Because 3 minutes for a hug is far too long.
Well, I think it's not necessarily hugging for 3 minutes, but it's the time spent of I'm dropping you off at the airport and I need to say bye.
Honestly, I think it's fair. I'm just surprised we had to say it. Why do we have to tell people to get the heck out of the way? 3 minutes is too long. Put your bags and get out of here.
You were driving to the airport, and if we're driving to LAX, we're sitting there for a long time. Are we not saying bye then?
Yeah, that's the thing. We've been driving already. We talked about this. Last night, we were laying in bed talking about how you're going to be gone and what it's going to be like and if I'm going to call you, and whatever, checking in. We're fine. Get out of the car. Maybe I'm too cold.
I think 3 minutes is more than fair because
Yeah.
but is it 3 minutes like NASCAR? When you pull into the pit stop and you have to unload the bags, or does it 3 minutes start after unloading? That's the question.
Hello? The chat is saying that audio just went out. No sound?
No sound.
What is that? Why would that be happening?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you guys. Everyone's saying yep.
Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear us now?
Wait, I don't think you have to say
I just
hello.
changed something. Yeah, I guess that's true.
You can just keep talking.
It's the audio back now.
Okay. Yeah.
I just switched something.
Okay. Well, they missed everything. They missed
Can't
my
hear you
high
guys.
spots.
Feels like it's not fair, man. It feels like it's not fair because everything was working and then now it's not. And it's like
Did you flip a switch or something?
I did nothing.
Yeah, I unmuted our stream just to see, and it's muted. I don't know.
That's so weird, though.
Can you just restart the stream?
ASL that shit. I don't know what to do. I guess I can. I guess I can.
You can't focus too much because we're doing the podcast. So you just restart the stream.
I'm gonna just restart it right now. We're at 56 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.